Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman, and we're coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport, but we are going to stay in mid-Michigan right now. We're going to spend a little time with Tong Li, founder and owner of AP Lazer in Mason, Michigan. And Tong, it's always good to spend time with you. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good to you.
I understand you're
Always nice to see you
reasonably
too.
busy.
Oh, yes, it's year end.
Listen, let's remind everybody of what AP Laser is and does.
We invented a new laser machine and which has no weight and size limitations and can engrave and personalize almost any size and any material of the object and product. So the business owners can add the emotional personalization, customization values on their product.
Now, we're really talking about, when you talk about engraving all materials, we're talking about everything between granite and almost paper.
Besides the bare metal and pretty much anything else. And this is CO2 laser machine can engrave and cut.
It's unbelievable. I've seen the process and I was duly impressed. Hey, let's talk about 24 because you were busy. What were some of the highlights? What sorts of things happened?
We actually geared into innovation this year. And so we come up with like three laser machine models. And the one is we call it the lowrider gavel, which has the same concept and has all the safety equipment in there, and with venting and with eye protection, and can engrave small and large object. And now we are working on a dual laser, which we add another laser on top of our laser machine, and to engrave the metal because our machine and doesn't engrave and cut metal. Now we add a new laser in there, make two lasers in one system. So it pretty much covers everything.
Oh, wow, that's pretty unbelievable. Hey, give everybody kind of a idea of who your customer is. What do they look like?
We target on small business owners and especially the product oriented. If you have gift shop, you have woodworking shop, and with a blank product and doesn't have any connections with people, but with laser you can engrave any love, memories, and all the emotional factors onto the product and make it a keepsake and make it priceless, and so people get excited, and then you can get a value added profit on top. And normally when people are emotionally connected with the product and they don't care about the price, so
Right.
your profit margin is a lot higher.
That's well, we like to hear that talk. Believe me, that's that's
Yes,
good stuff.
of course.
Um,
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of a rundown. When did you start your business, and how long have you been here in the U.S.?
I've been here for 35 years, quite a long time.
Yeah.
And I started my business, I think 25 years ago. So then we started laser machine business in 2010. And the laser machine business has been like 14 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, and you got into the laser machine business, if I got my story right, because you didn't like the lasers you were using.
Yes, we got a big gantry system, slow and bulky. And I say this doesn't work right. So we break the box and we make our new laser. And suddenly, originally we used for granite, and suddenly this thing go all over the place. And because all the small business owners find the value, gee, you can actually add some nice engraving on top and increase the price.
Yeah.
So now we are all over the place.
Absolutely all over the place. And I've known you. You are an inventor of sorts, right? So tell me about 2025. What have you got? What have you got in your mind there when you're going to bed at night?
2025, actually, I can see the B2B market business corporations and start using the corporate gifts and displays and the real product branding and the emotional connections, and to use as a marketing tool because it's substantial, long-term, and permanent. And if you have engraved furnitures and benches and outdoor features, and that's actually give you more ROI than the digital marketing online and stuff. And so we see a good growth on that, and also for the consumer side, and people moving to the emotional spending, experience spending, and enrich life spending, and so they rather buy something smaller and spend the same amount of money, but meaningful and last longer and create enjoyment, emotional enjoyment. So both end is going to increase the laser business.
Well, I have to tell you, I love spending time with you because you have such a creative mind and such a perspective on that end user. Tong Li, founder, owner of AP Lazer in Mason, Michigan. And you've been watching this Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. We'll be back with more.